Hello, my friends. I hope you are doing well. This video is being recorded live, and I'm so excited because today I'm going to talk about how weekly planning boosts your clarity and focus. So, weekly planning can boost your clarity and focus. So, if you ever feel like you don't know which way you're going, that life is just going really, really fast and life is happening to you and you're not influencing your life as much as you would like to, hopefully this video will help. So what I like to do with these planning sessions is that I like to show you how I plan. Since we're talking about weekly planning, you see here, this is my weekly planning spread. Let me show you this up close. So you have the days of the week across the top here. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so on and so forth. And you have the times going down right here. So what I'm going to do is plan my week. And there's so many advantages to planning your week. And one of the main things I find is that it reduces stress when I plan my week. If you're joining, hello my friends, thank you for stopping by. Please put an emoji in the chat. That helps the YouTube algorithm think that this is good content and it'll boost it to more people. So it's really helpful if you do that. Just any emoji that you like. So what I like to do in this column that's not labeled at all is I like to put different sections for the week because there are different key things that I like to focus on during the week. I'm going to do 3 sections for this week. There are a lot of things I need to do for my children. I have 2 teenagers, and I call them kids. I'm sorry, I do. I need to for this week, I need to make sure I make a phone call to set up their dentist appointments. Now, I hope that when you watch these types of videos, you should feel relaxed. I'm hoping to inspire you to use your planner. I'm hoping that this is very soothing for you. Put work here, and here I'm going to put business. So I have a small to-do list over here. Let me just zoom in. There's a small to-do list here. And what I'm doing is putting the different areas I want to focus on. And what I like to do is just highlight each area so that I divide my list into different sections. So this is my to-do list for the week. For work, I am working on a project that has to do with grant certifications. I need to set up meetings. I need to do some research myself before the meeting. And I need to make sure the system is configured so that others can test. So that's what I'm doing with that for work. This is my main focus for the week for work. For business, let me just show this a little closer here. For my small business, I need to prepare for the holidays. I need to take more pictures, more video, those types of things. But just in general, get prepared. I'll zoom back out here so you can see. These planner pages, if you didn't know, they're also, if you prefer Ringbound planners, they're also available in our Ringbound planners, the same format. And so experts have done lots of studies, and they find that this format, this vertical format, we call it vertical because the days go down. They found that this is the most productive format for people to use, because with this format, you're able to do time blocking and be able to see how your time is being spent. So what I know for this week is that I'm working most of the week, Monday through Thursday this week. So I'm just going to block this time. So the advantages of planning your week to boost clarity and focus is that when you plan out your week, there's less stress on you because you already have an idea of how you're spending your time. When you don't plan, on this day I am taking time off. I'll put here pal. And at 10:30, I have a nail appointment. On Saturday, at 10, I'm getting my hair done. So let me go back here. So with this section, I'm going to mark off work. So planning your week helps with work-life balance. I can see where I'm working. I can see when I'm not working. I can see I have time in the morning. I can see I have time in the afternoon to do other things. Excuse me. I like to make sure I put in time for lunch because I'm not good at, I tend to work right through lunch. So for work-life balance, I want to make sure I block time for lunch. And actually on this day, I have a board meeting at 4. So I'm going to leave work early. So I'm just going to do it like this. It only goes to about 6. So planning your week, another advantage of it is that I go to church on Sunday. I'm trying to like actually physically attend church because I've been watching a lot of church online, which excuse me, my husband said it's not the same as actually being there. Hello, my friends. Thank you for leaving an emoji. If you're just joining, please leave an emoji in the comments. It helps the YouTube algorithm show this video to more people because they're seeing people interact with the content. So please feel free to just put any emoji that you like, a smiley face, just anything to help me out. I really, really appreciate it. So when you plan your week, it's beneficial because it helps make you feel more motivated, right? Because now you're not like, oh, I just got all this stuff to do, which a lot of times I woke up this morning totally feeling like that. I'm like, I got all this stuff to do, but when I take a moment and sit down and write it out, I'm feeling better about it, right? Because I'm seeing that, well, you know what, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I have more time than I think in my schedule here. Maybe I can do this. It's not that insane. So that's why taking the time to write it out is great because it can help you clearly see what you have going on. This type of thing is harder to do on electronics. When I go to markets, sometimes I go and I sell my products at markets, like at high schools and stuff like that. And what I hear a lot of things, I hear people make comments, and I always take and I think about them, because if you're going to be good at marketing, you always need to think about the objections your customers would have to buying your product, right? So it's smart to at least ponder and think about what people say. And the most common comment I hear when people see me at a market and my planners are out on the table, they'll say, oh, I use my cell phone. I use my cell phone too. I'm using my cell phone right now to record this video. I use my cell phone a lot as well, and they're great for audible notifications, but To have that clarity and focus, there's nothing like pen and paper. There's no distractions when I'm trying to write this out. There's no pop-ups and all the bells and whistles you get when you try to use your cell phone to do anything. I go to pay a bill, and a lot of times I end up not paying a bill because I got distracted by a video showing kittens or something. It's very distracting. Paper is quiet. It allows you to get to yourself, and it allows you to, and it's something about writing. When you write something, it imprints in your brain like no other. It's not like typing something or keying something on your cell phone. There's an advantage to pen and paper that electronics don't bring. And a lot of people, that's what a lot of things that, that's what people say. How many times have your phone went off, some beep or notification, and you just silence it and you don't even look at it? If that happens to you, that's my whole point. There's so many distractions with the cell phone that is not beneficial for clarity and for focus. It's not quiet enough. It don't get you to yourself. And I feel everyone needs time to themselves to really focus. Some people get up in the morning and go, pass out at night, and they never take time to assess, how am I feeling? How does my body feel? How and it makes me think, could that sickness have been avoided if we just took a moment and thought about how our body was feeling? Well, that's what this is for. Think about how you're feeling. What is on your mind? Dump all those thoughts out of your mind on the paper so you can get a hold of it. Even if you don't know when you're going to do it, put it over here on your to-do list. You might flag it for later. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you can't finish everything that you want to do, and that's okay. Sometimes you can't finish everything. Sometimes you have to prioritize and say, you know what, what's most important this week is I need to set up these dentist appointments. I've been putting it off. The most important thing this week is I need to get my car inspected. Only pick 3. Only pick a top few that you can reasonably do. And you might have to save the rest for later. Or if you can't save the rest for later, I find a lot, as a small business owner, it's really hard. And a lot of you out there have your own businesses too. And a lot of you follow me that have your own businesses. And I love that we have that in common. Sometimes there's so much to do, you just don't even know what to do first. You know what? Put it all on paper, brain dump it. Dump everything out your head on paper. And just start, if you can't figure out what to do first, if you can't delegate it, the first things you want to think about, which is a time management concept, is that time matrix, where you think about, okay, what's most important? What's urgent? Well, those you do first, important and urgent. Then from there, you do what's important and not urgent. And then from there, you do what's not as important and what's not as urgent. So that's how you prioritize what to do. One thing I like to do too when I'm planning my week is I like to think about dinner. I don't cook every night. I cook every day, either breakfast, lunch, something. But dinner, I don't honestly cook every night because I have other people in the house can cook too. So what I plan to cook Monday for dinner, I want to, we eat tacos like once a week. So probably for dinner here, I'm going to write in tacos. I like to have fish once a week, at least really twice a week. So for this day, I'm a salmon lover. My mom doesn't like salmon, but I like salmon. I just write the meat a lot of times, and because to me it's easier to throw some sides together, but sometimes I can't figure out the meat that I want. And I may not cook probably on Friday and Saturday because it's the weekend and I just feel like I want to relax like everyone else. But here for dinner, I try to do a vegetarian meal. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm thinking a lentil chili soup. Experts say you're supposed to go vegetarian twice a week at least. Not sure what I want here for dinner. Just gonna put something, you know, I can always change it. If I'm thinking about, I don't know, cheese tortellini. Spanish. Not sure if I spelled that right. And you know, if you're like, oh gosh, I'm not a good speller, don't worry about it. No one's seeing this but you. No one's gonna flip through your planner and be like, hey, you spelled that wrong. No one's gonna look. I journal, I use planners, I do a lot. And I'm gonna tell you, not once in my household has anyone went and opened any of my books. They don't care. It's funny. It's so funny. No, I'm sometimes like, oh gosh, I don't want anyone to see this. It's personal. Not once have my husband tried to look at what I write or my children. It's funny. If you're just joining me, hello, my friends. Please leave a emoji in the comments. That helps the YouTube algorithm think that this is good content and will show it to more people. Now this was just a quick weekly planning here. Let me zoom out so you can see my whole spread. I was being quick with this because I have to get ready to log into work. If you guys haven't seen this, this is my, this is a magnifier. So if you have small print that you need, you know, to see, this is very helpful where you can just, and it has a light on it. This little button here is a light. So sometimes when I have trouble seeing things, I can use this magnifying glass. It's not a glass, it's plastic, but it helps me see smaller print. Because I noticed as I got older, sometimes it's harder for me to see small fonts. So this is great. You can stick it in like pockets. Like this is the compact planner, but you can easily stick this in your wallet or purse. It's just a nice little planner accessory to have. And with these planner accessories, they're sold in my shop, but this also comes in white and black, and you also get to pick out a leather magnetic clip. And the magnetic clips come in black, the brown, and the blue, and it's leather. And the blue matches our B6 planner that you see here for 2025. I was trying to see if I don't have one near me to show. Nope, I don't see one. I don't want to run downstairs and get it for you guys. But this is just a real quick thing. You don't have to spend a whole lot of time with planning. Get in your planner and get out. Open it quickly, get in, get out, write your stuff down, live your life. Because we don't have, a lot of us don't have time to spend a whole bunch of time writing and all that kind of stuff. Get in, get out. Yeah, I don't have a long to-do list here. This is just a quick overview of my week. I have some bills that are due this week. I'm going to put them in, but not on camera, because I'm going to put in the amount that I owe. And, but I tend to write them at the top, so I know what's coming out. A lot of times I schedule my bills to automatically come out, but I want to be reminded of them coming out. So I like to put them in here. A lot of times when you do your weekly planning, you want to refer back. Also, these are little tips. Refer back to your monthly schedule, your monthly spread. I got bills written on here, so I'm going to show this real quick. Okay? But you want to refer back to this, your monthly, because a lot of times, I will write things here for the month. And then when I'm planning my week, I refer back and forth like that. Okay? Also in this planner, there's a dinner ideas section. Here's a cleaning section too. So since I'm here on the cleaning section, you can refer back and forth to this cleaning section and make it a point to at least schedule some of this into your week. Like I know daily I want to clean these things. Now, personally, I don't write down the things I want to clean daily. These are habits. I automatically clean the kitchen every day. But things that aren't habits as much are the weekly things and the monthly things and the annual thing. Those aren't habits as much. So in this planner, there are reference sheets. When you're planning your week, you go here and you go, oh yeah, let me make sure I do this thing. I have here, in the bedroom, change bedding. Most of the time I'll change it because I'm like, oh, it's ready, time to change the bedding. But maybe I want to write this down because I'm planning to do laundry on a certain day. Now, I just washed clothes last night, so I'm not going to schedule in washing clothes here. But that is something you can schedule in. Another reference sheet that I like to look at is the ideal week there. Let me see. I have so many personal things on here, guys. So that's why I'm kind of like doing it like this. I apologize. But there are people that will stop the video, zoom in, and look at what I have on my, it's happened before. And then they'll send me a message with a question. I'm like, how did you see that? They will do that. That's why I kind of have it like this. Because I have my bills and stuff up here. And sometimes I use a separate one to show people how to do things. But this is real life planning. I am really, truly planning my week. These are real things that I need to do, that I have on my schedule. I forgot what I was looking for. Oh, there's a dinner planning sheet. Here, dinner ideas. I have this filled in more in another planner. But if you can't remember what to fix for dinner, what your family likes goes on this page. And then you can use it as a reference to flip back and forth. So when I was just planning the dinners, I can flip back and forth and say, oh yeah, we like that. Oh yeah, I don't fix that enough. Let me schedule that in. And planning your dinners too also help with your grocery list. Sometimes, we go to the grocery store and we just winging it. That's what I do, just be winging it. But really, it could be more organized and everything. Honestly, I don't physically go to the grocery store much anymore. I order from mostly Walmart. I'll order and have it delivered. But isn't it nice to know what I plan to fix this week? Because I can make sure I have the ingredients for it, So this is just a quick powwow. Again, planning your week can help with your clarity, your focus. It can help reduce stress. Okay, have a good day. Sorry, guys. That's my nephew. He's on his way to school, and he always says goodbye. Sorry, he didn't know I was live. But yeah, planning your week can help reduce stress. It can help you see exactly what you have to do. It can help you see what you might need to delegate to someone else. It can increase your motivation. It can make you feel like, you know what, I can do this. This isn't so bad. I can do this. So I hope you found these tidbits helpful. And if you haven't already, please be sure to leave an emoji in the comments. It helps the YouTube algorithm show this video to more people. So I hope you found this video helpful. This is Tonya, helping you feel more organized so this can be your best year yet. Take care.